us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
From the campus of Mountain Point High School in Phoenix, Arizona, welcome to the 2025 Arizona Youth Football League Championships. As we're down here in the neighborhood of South Mountain, just south of South Mountain, the Ahwatukee neighborhood, southwest Phoenix. I'm Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. The first ball game today, first of four, it's an 11 a.m. ball game, 6 and under. The Baby Suns, 6-0. They're out of Levine versus the Maricopa Pumas at 6-2. Both are Division I squads. It's 85 degrees, expected to get to about 93. So the coin toss coming at midfield. Both teams similar colors, but officially the Baby Suns out of Levine. They are coached by Garen Becker. They are in the orange, and the Pumas kind of in that aqua Miami Dolphin type of colors. So they're out on the field getting a look at each other. The Baby Suns have only allowed 6 points all season long. The Maricopa Pumas, their 2 losses, both coming to the Baby Suns by scores of 34-0 and 27-0. So on paper, the Maricopa Pumas have an uphill battle coached by Matthew Barajas as the coin toss at midfield. So game's not played on paper, but the Suns have outscored the Pumas by a score of 61-0 so far this season. So the coin toss in the air. We've got 4 games this afternoon. The championships. This is a Division I matchup. And it appears that the Pumas won the toss and deferred. Let's just wait and see who gets the ball first. So 4 ball games this afternoon. So the Pumas will get the ball first.
On the west end zone.
So the Suns defer. Let's get this straight. Well, we'll just see who gets out there on the field first. So for the Baby Suns out of Levine at 6-0, they are 6 and under. Let's wait and see who comes out here. This school, Mountain Point, opened in 1991. Desert Vista High School right around here. It's Carl Kiefer Stadium here at Mountain Point. The longtime head coach at McClintock High School and also here at Mountain Point. Had several stars come out of here. A couple of the baseball players, the Cron brothers, C-R-O-N. And Mather, what was the first name of Mather? He's a guy that got a couple, Joe Mather, a couple of guys that out of Mountain Point here in southwest Phoenix. So in fact, the Baby Suns will get the ball first. Pumas won the toss. I guess they deferred to the second half. Quarterback for the Suns will be number 23, Becker, and back returning this kick, Ramsey, as well as number 18, Moore. It'll be Ramsey back deep to return this kick from the Pumas. Lom or Kennedy scheduled to do the kicking off. They're going to set the ball up at the 6 and under level. There will be no punts. The kickoffs, most of them will go for onside kicks. And we'll see who is going to get the kickoff here. Ramsey, the man deep for the Baby Suns. They're in the orange.
Ramsey's deep to receive for the Suns.
So most of these are onside kicks. It appears that Munoz will kick off. Or check that, I should say, for the Pumas, Lom. Lom will kick off, and Ramsey back deep to return this kick, and that is an onside or a squib kick to the far side. It's caught by Stevens. He races to the near side, tries to get the corner, picks up a couple of blockers down the near side, has one man to beat. Stevens fumbled that ball, and it gets knocked out of bounds here on the near side. So a return on the play of 30 yards, eventually knocked out here by Baker here on the near side. So a good return by Stevens. It'll be good field position. First down and 10 for the Baby Suns, the 22-yard line of the Pumas. So Stevens taking that short kick and racing down the near sideline, 30 yards. And the Suns will go to work. Becker, 23, tentatively the quarterback. Stevens will also do a lot of running, number 0. Ramsey and Moore Sawyer, a wide receiver. A couple of guys to keep an eye on for the Pumas on defense. 97, Lozano, Valley 13, Chavez 1, Salazar 12, Lam 7, and Baker 25. So great field position for the Baby Suns. They are 6-0 on the season, coached by Garen Becker. First down and 10 for the Baby Suns at the 22-yard line of the Pumas. Becker will go out of the shotgun as Stevens goes in motion. 3 backs in the backfield. And a handoff going right this time as Ramsey trying to get to the outside. Stays on his feet after breaking a couple tackles, and he picks up 6 yards down to the 16-yard line. Eventually taken down by Salazar. He slipped a tackle in the backfield and set up 2nd down and 4 for the Baby Suns at the 16-yard line of the Pumas. Mention again, both losses for the Pumas went to the Baby Suns by scores of 34-0 and 27-0. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Baby Suns at the 16-yard line of the Pumas, just underway. 9:10 remaining in the opening quarter. 4 10-minute quarters. Becker is the quarterback on 2nd down and 4. Ball rests at the 16-yard line of the Pumas. Becker goes out of the shotgun. Handoff again, this time going left. Trying to get to the corner and racing towards the end zone. And in for the touchdown.
More on the carry for Arizona Suns. Touchdown.
Penalty marker comes in. Moore with the carry for 16 yards around that right side, and should say the left side, and the Baby Suns take the lead 6-0, 8:47 remaining in the opening quarter. So we'll see what that penalty marker is. The Baby Suns capitalizing on that great field position on the good return by Stevens.
Penalty is on the Suns for unsportsmanlike conduct.
So unsportsmanlike conduct, and that may have been, well, they're going to mark it at that line of scrimmage, and the touchdown, I believe, will not count. From the 16, they're going to mark it at the 18-yard line. Scoreboard still showing 6-0 in favor of the Baby Suns.
Suns will line up for the try for the extra point.
Well, the touchdown will count. The point after try for 1 point will come from the 18-yard line. Becker in the backfield.
Ball around the left end. The extra point is good.
And going around to the left side this time is Stevens. And he gets the 1 point conversion. It's 7-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. 8:47 remaining in this opening quarter. A 16-yard touchdown run by Moore set up on the 30-yard kickoff return by Stevens. So a quick start, 7-0 in favor of the Baby Suns, trying to win this Division I 6-0 championship. They're 6-0 on the season. And Becker set to kick off for the Baby Suns. So the Suns doing some damage early on. Moore getting that carry around the left side. So Lam is back deep to return this kick.
Set the kickoff for the Suns, number 23, Kobe Becker.
So Becker will kick off for the Suns, and back deep for the Pumas is Lam. The majority have been onside kicks. 8:47 remaining in this opening quarter. 7-0 in favor of the Baby Suns on the 16-yard touchdown run by Moore. Garen Becker, the head coach, dad of the quarterback slash kicker Becker, who does just about everything. So the Pumas expecting the onside kick, and indeed it is. Recovered at the 48-yard line, and Getting on that is Daxton Salazar for the Pumas. They'll have good field position. First down and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Pumas trailing 7-0 here. 8:47 remaining in the opening quarter. Good field position. Pumas first down and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Beto Lozano scheduled to be the starting quarterback, wearing number 97. So it's 6 and under action, and the coach is allowed to be out on the field to kind of set people in place. Pumas trailing 7-0, 8:47 remaining in the opening quarter. First down and 10, Pumas from their own 48-yard line. Huddle in the backfield. Miguel Baker is the tailback, number 25. And a handoff to Baker straight ahead, and he pounds his way for a gain of about 4. He was tripped up down low by Jones as well as Becker. A gain of 4, second down and 6. Pumas from the 48 of the Baby Suns. South Mountain just to our north and west. Pumas out of Maricopa, 6-2 on the season, facing second down and 6 from the 48. Miguel Baker is the running back. He gets the carry again. He is hit and dropped in the backfield. Some good defense. Becker coming in from his linebacker position, making the first hit. It's going to be a loss of 1, setting up third down and 7. Pumas at the 49 of the Baby Suns. Suns leading 7-0, 7:40 and ticking in this opening quarter. Chavez, number 1, goes under center, and Baker is the tailback, 25 on third down and 7. They need the 42 for a first down. Penalty markers come in, and we may have movement on that offensive line.
Recovered by the Pumas.
Jonathan Lum recovering the snap that was mishandled. But a 5-yard penalty on the play will go against the Pumas back to their own 46, setting up third down and 12 for the Pumas from their own 46-yard line. They need the opposite 42 for a first down. Pumas trailing 7-0, 7:21 remaining in the opening quarter. Miguel Baker is the tailback. They hand off to him again, and he is hit and dropped maybe after a gain of a half a yard.
For the Pumas.
Good tackle down low that time by Juju. A gain of 1. It'll be 4th and 11 for the Pumas from their own 47-yard line. And should a team choose to punt, they don't actually physically punt. They just mark off 30 yards, which I like that idea. And the Pumas will choose to punt, so the referees will move that ball approximately 30 yards down the field. It's a nice idea at this level. They'll spot the ball at the 23 of the Baby Suns. Baby Suns leading 7-0 and a 16-yard touchdown run by Moore. Mentioned both losses for the Pumas this season came to the Baby Suns by scores of 34-0 and 27-0. Suns have only given up 6 points all season. So on paper it could be a rout for the Suns, but games are not played on paper. So Becker, the quarterback, Ramsey, the tailback, on first down and 10 for the Suns from their own 23-yard line. It's a handoff this time. Going left. Ramsey in trouble, and he backtracks, breaking tackles, gets to the outside, has the first down and more, ends up picking 16 yards all the way out to the 39. Taken down by Salazar on the far side, and Ramsey breaking back to the opposite side and picking up 16 yards. It'll be first down and 10
Play is good.
Suns from their own 39-yard line. The Suns trying to add to a 7-0 lead, 6-10 and ticking in the opening quarter. Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. First down and 10 for the Baby Suns from their own 39-yard line. Stevens is the lone running back. The handoff to Stevens going right, has a little bit of running room and picks up 6 over the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Sebastian Stevens on the carry for
Taken down by Jonathan Lum.
Gain of 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Suns.
Call it 2nd down and 3. Officially a gain of 7. Suns at their own 46-yard line. They're 6-0 on the season, trying to win this Division I 6-and-under championship. Becker goes out of the shotgun, going to call his own number going left. Tries to get to the outside. Check that it is Moore that took the direct snap, and he's down the near sideline. Stays on his feet and stays in bounds. They're not going to mark him out. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown, 54 yards. So a direct snap to Moore. It is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. 13-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. 4:51 remaining in the opening quarter. Moore with a 16-yard run. Now a 54-yard run for Moore. So he has 2 touchdowns early on today, and they'll go for a 1-point conversion.
This extra point is brought to you by Seals. Gatorade.
It'll be, if they would choose to kick it, which they have not chosen to do at the 6-and-under level, it would go for 2 points. Moore in the backfield. He is the single setback as the Suns will go for a 1-point conversion. Ball pops loose. Moore picks it up, goes to his left, dragging a defender towards the end zone, and he is in for the 1-point conversion. It is now 14-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. 4:51 remaining in this first quarter. So kind of as predicted, the Baby Suns off to a good start, leading 14-0, 4:51 remaining in the opening quarter. The 1:30 ball game is 12-and-under. Maricopa Pumas at the Ironwood Roadrunners. 4 p.m. 9-and-under Liberty Junior Lions versus the Phoenix Dragons. And 6 p.m. 11-and-under Elite Outlaws versus Squad 48. 85 degrees, expected to get to about 93 today. The Baby Suns off to a good start, leading 14-0, 4:51 remaining in this opening quarter here at Mountain Point High School in the Phoenix neighborhood of Ahwatukee, down in the southwest area of Phoenix. So Becker will kick off for the Baby Suns. And it's generally been onside kicks so far in the ball game. The Baby Suns got the ball first. So generally both squads have had pretty good starting field position. Becker will kick off for the Baby Suns. Garen Becker, the head coach for the Baby Suns out of Levine. 14-0 Baby Suns, 4:51 remaining in this opening quarter. A good onside kick, and it bounces high right around the 50-yard line. And the Pumas recovering that ball. It's Daxton Salazar. It'll be first down and 10 for the Pumas from midfield. They trail it 14-0, 4:51 remaining in this opening quarter. Mountain Point High School opened in 1991. Nice crowd on hand here at Mountain Point High School. So the Pumas will go to work Miguel Baker, number 25, has gotten the majority of the carries so far. Baker, 25, in the backfield, as well as B.J. Chavez. And a timeout is called by the Baby Suns, their first of the first half.
Excuse me, timeout.
For the Baby Suns, Moore has scored 2 touchdowns, including 2 two-point conversions, a 16-yard touchdown run and a 54-yard touchdown run by Moore. As the Suns lead at 14-0 here, 4:51 remaining in the first half, 4 10-minute quarters. B.J. Chavez, number 1, line up in the backfield, as well as Miguel Baker. Coach is able to come out on the field and help out. It'll be first down and 10 for the Pumas from midfield. Daxton Salazar also in the backfield. The tailback is B.J. Chavez. First down and 10, Pumas from midfield. They bunch a lot of guys up near the line. The single setback is B.J. Chavez. They hand off to Chavez straight ahead. Not much doing inside.
Pumas carry up the middle, good for 2 yards. Brings up second down and 8 yards to go.
And getting up from the bottom of that pile, number 24, Juju. A gain of 2 for Chavez. It'll be second down and 8. Pumas from the 48 of the Baby Suns. Lom has been the quarterback, wearing number 7. Baker the tailback. Chavez in the backfield, and Lom under center on second down and 8. Handoff to Baker again. He's hit after a gain of 1. A big stop by Becker coming up from his linebacker position. In fact, no gain on the play. It'll be third down and 8. Pumas at the 48 of the Baby Suns. They need the 40 for a first down. The Baby Suns have only allowed 6 points on the season all year, I should say all year long. That was on a kick return that they mentioned should have actually come back on a clip. The Baby Suns have outscored the Pumas 61-0 in the 2 ball games they've played. Third down and 8, Baker's the tailback. The handoff to Baker again straight ahead. He maybe got 1 at best. Certainly will not be enough for a first down, and from the bottom of the pile, B. Brandon. A gain of 1 yard, setting up fourth down and 7 for the Pumas at the 47-yard line of the Baby Suns. Baby Suns leading 14-0, 2:50 and ticking in the opening quarter. A pair of touchdown runs by Moore of 16 and 54 yards. Should the Pumas choose to punt, they will just signal punt. They will not physically punt it. They'll just move the ball 30 yards downfield, but it appears they may go for it here on fourth down and 7 for the Pumas at the 47 of the Baby Suns. They need the 40 for a first down. 3 receivers stacked out to the far side as Lum goes out of the shotgun. A passing situation. Lum gets it. Tosses to the far side, and it goes incomplete.
Pass is incomplete on the play.
It goes incomplete to the far side off the hands of Daxton Salazar, and on downs, the Baby Suns will take over first down and 10 from their own 47 as they try to add to a 14-0 lead. 2:04 remaining in the opening quarter. 85 degrees, expected to get to 93. Garen Becker, the head coach for the 6-0 Baby Suns. Matthew Barajas, the head coach for the 6-2 Maricopa Pumas. Becker, the quarterback. Moore has 2 touchdowns. One of the running backs wearing number 18. He has taken a couple of direct snaps. So he's got touchdown runs of 16 and 54 yards. First down and 10, Baby Suns from their own 47-yard line. Moore in the backfield, lines up to the left of Becker, who goes out of the shotgun. First down and 10 for the Baby Suns from their own 47. A misdirection play, and it's a handoff. It is Ramsey around the left side. He has a first down and more, and it's a foot race down the near sideline, and Ramsey finally taken out of bounds here at the 22-yard line.
Good for a Suns first down.
Finally knocked out by Miguel Baker here on the near side. A 31-yard gain on that misdirection play around the left side for Ramsey.
First down and 10 for the Suns.
The Baby Suns knocking on the door with 1:40 and ticking in the opening quarter. They lead at 14-0 and have it first down and 10 at the Pumas' 22-yard line. The Pumas have yet to get a first down. So the Baby Suns with a first and 10 at the 22 of the Pumas. Becker goes out of the, or I should say, yes, Becker goes out of the shotgun. More to his right. Looked like a false start on the left side.
Penalty marker on the play. False start on the offense.
So a little bit of quick movement here on the left side of the offense. It'll cost him 5 yards. It'll be first and 15 for the Baby Suns at the 27-yard line of the Pumas. 1 minute remaining in the opening quarter, 14-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. So the Baby Suns will try it again. Becker out of the shotgun. Moore lines up to his right in the backfield with 4 receivers on first and 15. Becker fakes it, going to take it himself, gets to the outside, inside the 20 towards the 15, and taken down, but not until he picked up about 16 yards and a first down on the far side. Taken in by Jacross Cobb. A 16-yard gain around the right side on the quarterback keeper by Becker. It'll be first down and 10 for the Baby Suns in the 12-yard line of the Pumas. 20 seconds and ticking here in the opening quarter. 14-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. They may get one more play off here on first down and 10. So they make a couple of adjustments in the backfield. And that is the end of the opening quarter. It is 14-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. When we resume, they'll have it first down and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Pumas.
And that's the end of the first quarter with the Arizona Suns 14 and the Maricopa Pumas.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have
Well, now I'm hearing the kids. And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry here at Mountain Point High School down in Ahwatukee, southwest Phoenix. 14-0 in favor of the Baby Suns as we start the second quarter. A pair of touchdowns by Moore, the swift running back for the Suns. Touchdowns of 16 and 54 yards. We switch ends, and the Baby Suns now first down and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Pumas. Suns have beaten the Pumas twice this season, outscoring them 61-0. Ramsey, the running back, number 17, is in the back now. He shifts to the right. Becker out of the shotgun, a handoff. Going right this time and into the end zone for a touchdown is Stevens. Stevens around the right side. It goes for 12 yards, and the Suns lead it 20-0, 9:54 remaining in the opening quarter. So Stevens, a 12-yard run. 3 touchdown runs for the Suns. And they lead it 20-0. 9:54 remaining in this first half.
With a try for extra point.
Suns will try for a 1-point conversion. They talked about the kicking at the 6 and under level. Their kicker was actually able to get it to the crossbar, but not far enough to get it up and in. More is the single setback as the Baby Suns will go for 1 point and the conversion. The handoff to Moore going right, and he dragged down, but he's into the end zone for the 1-point conversion. It's 21-0 in favor of the Baby Suns, 9:54 remaining in this first half. So the Baby Suns,
With 9:54
as predicted, off to a very good start against the Pumas here in the Division I 6 and under state championship ball game. Both these teams with similar colors from South Florida, I would say. University of Miami, Miami Dolphins. And they made sure that the Baby Suns wore the orange top. Sometimes they wore the Dolphins colors too. It'd be pretty difficult to decipher who's who out there, but off to a very good start are the Suns. A pair of touchdown runs by Moore of 16 and 54 yards. Stevens, a 12-yard touchdown run. And Becker will kick off for the Baby Suns. So far, all the kicks have been onside kicks. 85 degrees, expected to get to a high of 93. Yeah, I noticed a little bit of a breeze out there, starting to kick up and, yeah, going from left to right. Gil Whitney. Becker will kick off, has it on the tee here at the near hash mark for the Baby Suns. An onside kick to the near side is fielded at the 49-yard line for the Pumas by Daxton Salazar. Most of the schools here are going to the field turf. I guess you don't call it AstroTurf anymore. That was hard as a rock. But with all the heat out here in the sun, I would imagine it'd be hard to, with grass, it'd get burned, go through a lot of water. So 9:54 remaining in the first half, and the Baby Suns off to a great start, leading 21-0. Be first down and 10 for the Pumas from their own 49-yard line. See who comes out at quarterback for the Pumas this time. They've had some direct snaps. 25, Miguel Baker in the backfield. B.J. Chavez, and to his left, Daxon Salazar. Jonathan Lum gets the snap and handoff to Baker, and he's hit and dropped in the backfield. Becker as well as Johnson in on the stop that time, and it's going to be a loss of 7 yards on the play all the way back to the 42-yard line of the Pumas. Some good defense by the Baby Sons.
Loss of 8 on the play.
And a timeout is called.
Timeout on the field.
That one is called by the Pumas. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here in the first half. 21-0 in favor of the Baby Sons. Pair of touchdown runs by Moore, 16 and 54 yards, and 12-yard touchdown run by Stevens. So after the loss of 7,
second down and 18.
The Pumas facing a 1st and 17 back at their own 42-yard line. Baby Sons have been dominant so far in this ball game. Pumas have yet to get a first down. So second down and 17, Baker 25. The running back will line up as the lone tailback, but they've pretty much had a stacked backfield all the time. And the coach is able to come in and kind of move the 6-year-olds around to make sure they're there. A direct snap to Baker, goes straight ahead, and he picked up about 2, got 2 back out to the 44-yard line. Again, it was Becker coming up from the bottom of that pile.
Brings up third down and 15 yards to go.
Baker picking up 2 yards. Ball rests at the Pumas 44-yard line. Third down and roughly 16 for the Pumas from their own 44. 9:09 and ticking in the first half. It is 21-0 in favor of the Baby Sons. First down marker approximately the 40-yard line of the Baby Sons. Lum is the single setback with 3 receivers to the near side. Lum hit and dropped in the backfield back at the 39-yard line. Becker comes in again, picks up the sack and a loss of 4 yards back to the 40-yard line, setting up a 4th down and 20 for the Pumas from their own 40. And I guess I would imagine they would choose to punt the ball, which, should they do that, they would just say they punt and then they mark it off. But it does appear the Pumas will go for it on 4th down and 20 from their own 40-yard line. And a timeout is called for the Pumas. They have 1 remaining here in the first half with 8:14 remaining in the first half. 21-0 in favor of the Baby Sons, trying to win this Division I 6-and-under championship. They're 6-0 on the season, coached by Garen Becker. They've only allowed 6 points all season long, so they've been a very tough outfit out of Levine. Nice crowd on hand. We've got the 1:30 ball game after this. 12-and-under Maricopa Pumas, the Ironwood Roadrunners. That's Division III. 4 p.m. 9-and-under Liberty Junior Lions at the Phoenix Dragons. That's Division II. Then 6 p.m. 11-under Elite Outlaws and Squad 48. Lum goes out of the shotgun on 4th down and 20. Pumas from their own 40-yard line. They need the opposite 40 for a first down. Pumas down 21-0 here, around 8 minutes remaining in the first half. And I believe to get the continuous clock, you'd have to get about a 35-0 lead. 30. So the Suns not 35. Suns not too far off from that. 4th down and 20 for the Pumas from their own 40-yard line. Lum out of the shotgun. He throws it, and he is hit. The ball goes incomplete, and Becker hit him as he threw that ball. And on downs, the Baby Suns will take over 1st down and 10 at the 40 of the Pumas.
At the 40-yard line of the Pumas.
Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. So the Baby Suns go to work 1st down and 10 at the 40 of the Pumas. 3 rushing touchdowns for the Suns, a pair by Moore, 16 and 54 yards. Stevens, a 12-yard touchdown run. Becker, number 23, has been the quarterback for the Baby Suns. Moore, number 18, Stevens 0, Ramsey 17 have been the main running backs. So 1st down and 10 for the Baby Suns at the 40-yard line of the Pumas. Ramsey, the single setback, lining up behind 3 backs ahead of him on 1st and 10. Man in motion. Now they hand off, this time Ramsey going right. Slips a tackle at the 41, stays on his feet, dances inside, cuts it back into the middle of the field, and finally taken down after a 3-yard gain at the 37-yard line. Taken down by Ryder Poole. 3-yard gain, ran about 15 to get the 3 yards. It's 2nd down and 7 for the Baby Suns of the 37 of the Pumas. 7:37 remaining in the first half, 21-0 Suns. Checking in for the Suns is number 19, Fields. He'll split out on the left side. Now Moore is the single setback. He has 2 touchdowns today on 2nd down and 7. Ball rests at the 37 of the Pumas. Handoff to Moore inside, now cuts to his right. Has the 1st down and more into the secondary, and finally picks up about 11 down to the 35-yard line.
It's good for a Suns 1st down.
Taken down by Miguel Baker. Some good running by Moore. Move the chains. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Baby Suns of the 24 of the Pumas. So should the Suns get off to a 35-0 lead and have a continuous clock, Garen Becker, the head coach for the Baby Suns, they are 6-0. Suns 1st and 10 at the Pumas 24-yard line. Moore in the backfield, Baker in the middle, and to the left is Stevens. Now a little bit of miscommunication, and a timeout is called by the Baby Suns. They have 1 remaining, as well as the Pumas. 5:49 remaining in the first half, 21-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. 6 and under action, Division I. Carl Kiefer Stadium here at Mountain Point High School. He was a longtime coach forever at McClintock in Tempe and came over and coached here. So the Baby Suns with a first down and 10 at the 24-yard line of the Pumas. They're trying to add to a 21-0 lead, 5:49 remaining in this first half. Becker goes out of the shotgun. Stevens to his left in the backfield. Hands off to Moore going left. Breaks one tackle, now breaks into the open inside the 10, the 5, and he's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. 24-yard touchdown by Moore. His third rushing touchdown of the afternoon, and the Baby Suns lead it now 27-0, 5:37 remaining in this opening half. So Moore with touchdown runs of 16, 54, and now 24. And we've got an injured ball player for the Pumas. Daxton Salazar getting up a little bit slow for the Pumas. So the Baby Suns out of Levine have dominated so far in the ball game, and we've still got 5:37 remaining in the first half.
Sports fans, remember all facilities.
Moore with 3 touchdown runs. Stevens had the other one of 12 yards.
Beverages, including smoking. Any violation is prohibited. Thanks for making this a safe and healthy environment.
The Baby Suns will go for a 1-point conversion. Mentioned they've tried and haven't kicked in the ball game, but their kicker has been able to get it to the crossbar, but not quite enough. Maybe next year.
Point to come for the Suns.
Stevens, the tailback. Moore lines up to the left next to Baker, or I should say Becker. Trying to move the Baby Suns around, get them lined up properly. They will go for a 1-point conversion here to try to get to 28 points. Ball is snapped, and that misfires, nothing doing. Snapped it to Becker, and combining on the stop there, Kennedy and Beto Lozano. So the score remains 27-0 in favor of the Baby Suns, 5:37 remaining in the half. More and more people coming out to watch this state championship. Pleasant afternoon for football. A little bit of a breeze, temperature high of 93. So the Baby Suns trying to run their record to 7-0. They've only allowed 6 points all season. 3 touchdown runs by Moore of 16, 54, and 24 yards. Stevens adding a 12-yard run. The Pumas have not gotten a first down, I do not believe. So the Baby Suns have really dominated this one. So the ball is on the tee for the Baby Suns. And Stevens, it appears, will kick off now for the Baby Suns. It had been Becker.
Kick for the Suns.
Stevens kicks here to the near side and gets past the return man. It's a good kick, and he recovers it here on the near side. Covered by Lam. Well, now they claim that the Suns came away with it. Ramsey came away with that ball. And in fact, the Suns recovered it here on the near side at the 33-yard line of the Pumas.
First down and 10 for the Suns.
So the Suns with an opportunity to add to a 27-0 lead, 5:37 remaining in this first half. Suns again with great field position after recovering the fumble. Coach is trying to get everybody set in the right place. Suns with a short field and 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line of the Pumas. Crowd has picked up quite well here at Mountain Point High School. More and more people coming out. Becker out of the shotgun. Moore lines up to his right in the backfield on 1st down and 10 for the Suns at the 33 of the Pumas. And a penalty marker comes in. It's going to be offside against
Penalty marker on the field.
the Pumas. It'll cost
On the defense.
the Pumas 5 yards, making it a short 1st down and 5 for the Baby Suns at the 28-yard line of the Pumas.
1st and 5 for the Suns.
So Suns 1st down and 5 of the 28 of the Pumas. See if they run that same play. They tried to throw it out to the left side to Moore. Becker out of the shotgun, 3 receivers left side. They try it again, and the toss over the left side a little bit too high for Moore at the 30-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
So they did try that same play, and it did not work. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Baby Suns of the 28 of the Pumas. 5:31 remaining in the half. 27-0 Baby Suns on a 3 touchdown runs by Moore of 24, 54, and 16 yards. Stevens adding 1 from 12 yards. Stevens in the backfield wearing number 0, one of the running backs. Becker out of the shotgun, 3 receivers far side, 2nd down and 5. Ball pops loose on the handoff.
Ball is recovered by the Pumas.
It is recovered by the Pumas. Jacob Kennedy getting that after the mishandled handoff.
Ball will be marked at the...
So the Baby Suns fumbling right back to the Pumas after they had fumbled on that
1st down and 10
kickoff.
for the Pumas.
Pumas have yet to get a 1st down. They have it 1st down and 10 from their own 28-yard line. They trail at 27-0, 5:26 remaining in the first half. 4 10-minute quarters. Miguel Baker, 25, one of the biggest players on the team, the single setback. Lom at quarterback on 1st down and 10, Pumas from their own 28-yard line. Direct snap to Baker, he goes straight ahead, maybe picks up a yard out to the 29-yard line.
2-yard gain on the play.
Becker as well as Johnson in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down and 8 yards to gain.
2nd down and 9 for the Pumas from their own 29-yard line. Been a couple of passes in the ball game, but mainly 6 and under, a lot of running. Pumas 2nd down and 9 from their own 29-yard line. Lom is out of the shotgun on 2nd down and 9, 3 receivers far side. Baker lines up behind the 2 backs on the far side. Lom gets a snap, tosses back towards Baker. It goes behind the line of scrimmage.
Pass is incomplete.
Behind the line of scrimmage. In fact, it was intended for Salazar. In fact, that's going to be same as a fumble, a backward pass. Recovered by Salazar, and it'll be moved all the way back to the 18-yard line.
For the Pumas.
It'll be 3rd down and 20. Pumas back at their own 18-yard line. The clock continues to tick at 3:55 remaining in the half. 27-0 Baby Suns. The 38, their own 38 of the Pumas, the 1st down marker. They need to get to there on 3rd and 20. Lom out of the shotgun, tosses it into the middle of the pack.
Lozano's pass is incomplete.
And it
Brings up 4th down for the Pumas.
is no good. So Lom threw it into the middle of the pack. It is 4th down and 20 for the Pumas from their own 18-yard line. 3:31 remaining in the half. It is 27-0 in favor of the Baby Suns.
Timeout on the field.
Pumas call their
Timeout is
3rd
taken by
and
the
final
Pumas.
timeout. So the coaches get to get out on the field and help with the young guys. Matthew Barajas, the head coach for the Pumas. Garen Becker for the Baby Suns. Little bit of a breeze out there, but not quite enough to affect anything. Should the Baby Suns get to a 35-point lead, there would be a continuous clock. Kind of a mercy rule type of thing, so it doesn't go on forever. So far this season, the Pumas have only lost 2, but both losses were to the Suns by scores of 34-0 and 27-0. In fact, the Suns have only allowed 6 points all season. That one was on a kickoff return that the coach thought probably should have been called back due to a clip. So Suns have been near perfect on the season. 4th down and 20 for the Pumas from their own 18-yard line.
4th down and 20 for the Pumas.
Daxton Salazar goes under center with 3 receivers to the near side. Now he shifts out of the shotgun. Going to take it to his right. Slipped 1 tackle, but down he goes.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Making sure he was down was Kernis, number 14, and the
Ball will go to the Suns.
Baby Suns on downs will take over and have great field position after the loss of 2. It'll be 1st down and 10. Baby Suns at the 17-yard line of the Pumas as Baby Suns leading 27-0, 3:25 remaining in the first half. Baby Suns out of Levine, 6-0 on the season. 3 touchdown runs by Moore of the Baby Suns, 16, 54, and 24 yards. Stevens added a 12-yard touchdown run. They've converted on every 1-point extra point try except the last one. So the Suns will have it 1st and 10 at the Pumas 17-yard line. Ramsey in the backfield, Stevens to the left. Becker out of the shotgun to his right is Moore, who has the 3 touchdowns. 1st down and 10. Becker out of the shotgun, the handoff to Moore, going left, has blockers, gets to the outside, inside the 10. Slips 1 tackle, he's into the end zone for a touchdown. It goes for 17 yards.
Very good for a Suns touchdown.
And that is the 4th touchdown of the afternoon by Moore. 17 yards. It's now 33-0 in favor of the Suns. 3:15 remaining in the half. So the Suns will go for the 1-point conversion. A short field after the ball turned over on downs. This will be a 1-point conversion. Moore goes out of the shotgun, the single setback. He may get a direct snap as he has 4 touchdowns this afternoon. This for a 1-point try. And the snap goes inside, and
Suns try for the extra point is good.
racing ahead is Becker, the quarterback, for the 1-point conversion. So Becker, the quarterback, takes it straight ahead and makes it 34-0 in favor of the Suns. 3:15 remaining in this first half. So the Suns continue to really own the Pumas as they beat them twice this season already, 34-0 and 27-0. And here, the 3:15 remaining in the half, it's 34-0 in favor of the Suns. Nice little breeze outside, enough to keep people cool. Now blowing from left to right, maybe 10 miles an hour, enough to keep people cool under the canopies, and expected to get to 93 later on today. Pumas have yet to get a first down against the Baby Suns. This time it'll be Moore to kick off.
Moore set to kick for the Suns.
For the Baby Suns. Becker did the kicking earlier. Stevens kicked the last one. Now it's Moore. The last kickoff by Stevens was fumbled down here on the near side at the 30-yard line and fielded by the Baby Suns. So Moore to kick off for the Suns. Left footer drives it here to the near side and caught after a 9-yard boot by Daxton Salazar. 3:15 to work with here in the first half. 34-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. It'll be first down and 10 for the Pumas from midfield. So a relatively short field for the Pumas, who are 6-2 on the season. Out of Maricopa, coached by Matthew Barajas. Yet to get a first down. First down and 10 for the Pumas from midfield. Chavez back deep. To his left is Salazar. And they're way back, 8 yards back. I guess just getting some directives. Jonathan Lum, number 7, will go under center on first down and 10. Pumas have it at midfield. Salazar, the tailback, and
ball was handled up.
This ball goes straight ahead to Chavez.
2-yard gain on the play.
Check that, it was Salazar
Brings up second down,
going straight ahead, picking up 2, and
the
tackle made by Juju. Gain of 2 for Salazar, second down and 8 for the Pumas, the 48-yard line of the Baby Suns. 2:45 and ticking here in the half, 34-0 favor of the Baby Suns. Lum is the tailback. Salazar goes under center on second and 8. Handoff to Lum, and he kicks the ball, and it pops loose. Recovered by the Baby Suns. And recovered by the Baby Suns and Sawyer, number 34. So with 2:16 remaining in the half, the Suns leading 34-0. They take over on a fumble. First and 10, Suns from their own 48.
First down and 10.
Moore with 4 touchdown runs for the Suns this afternoon, 17, 24, 54, and 16 yards. Stevens a 12-yard touchdown run. Mentioned should the Suns score and get over the 35-point threshold, they lead at 34-0, 2:16 remaining half, be a continuous clock. Suns first down and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Stevens lines up to the right of Becker, who goes out of the shotgun. Three receivers in tight on the far side. A direct snap to Stevens going left. Picks up a block. Has the first down and more. He's off to the races, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. 52 yards for Stevens. No flags on the play. His second touchdown of the afternoon, and minute 57 remaining in the first half. It is now 40-0 in favor of the Suns. That should start the continuous clock, even though it's the first half. So a minute 57 remaining in the half, 40-0 in favor of the Suns. 52-yard touchdown run by Stevens, his second of the afternoon.
Ball will be set at the 3-yard line as the Suns prepare for the extra point.
Suns will go for a 1-point conversion. Becker out of the shotgun, the quarterback. Now he'll line up to the right. Moore will go out of the shotgun. He may get a direct snap. To his left is Sawyer in the backfield.
He just scored a touchdown right now.
A handoff to Sawyer going left.
How you see it?
Try for point is no good.
He's not going to get the first down.
Oh, it's live?
So Sawyer taken down on the far side by Walls, and the score stays 40-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. The clock continues to tick now at 50 seconds. And going here in the first half, a continuous clock.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance.
And that's the end of the first half.
That is the end of the first half, with the Baby Suns leading the Pumas by a score of 40-0.
They're going to put up 100.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry here, Mountain Point High School down in the neighborhood of Ahwatukee in southwest Phoenix. A nice shot of South Mountain to our north and west. And nice backdrop down here as it's 40-0 in favor of the Baby Suns over the Maricopa Pumas. So it'll be a continuous clock. If you get over a 35-point lead, that is what will happen. So the Baby Suns got the ball first, so the Pumas will get it to start the second half. See who's going to be kicking off for the Baby Suns. It'll be Juju getting his shot this time to kick off for the Baby Suns. They're in the orange, and Pumas in that aqua Miami Dolphin looking uniforms. So 4 touchdown runs by Moore, 2 by Stevens for the Baby Suns. Have given the Baby Suns a 40-0 lead as we start the third quarter. Juju will kick off for the Baby Suns. 85 degrees at kickoff. Little bit of a breeze. So waiting for this second half kickoff. It'll be a continuous clock. Juju will kick off for the Baby Suns. We've got the whistle, and not sure if he was going to kick it left-footed or try some sort of trickery on that, but he did not kick the ball. It'll be a penalty offside against the Baby Suns. They'll imagine now they'll be kicking back from their own 35-yard line. All the kicks except one have been onside kicks, basically.
Suns will be kicking off to start the second.
So we'll try it again. Juju will kick off for the Baby Suns. They lead it 40-0. The clock has already started here in the second half, a continuous clock. And that an onside kick here to the near side.
Becker's kick is recovered
by Ryder Poole. In fact, it was Becker that did the kicking off that time.
Ball will be spot at
So Poole recovering the ball. It'll be nice field position for the Pumas at the 46-yard line of the Baby Suns. So a continuous clock. It continues to tick already. 8:45 and ticking here in the third quarter. 40-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. Pumas have yet to get a first down. So the Pumas with good field position, still waiting for their first down. First down. Coaches trying to get people lined up in spots. Matthew Barajas, the head coach for the Pumas. In fact, I guess the Suns recovered. It appeared that Poole had recovered the onside kick, but it'll be 1st and 10 for the Baby Suns. Becker lofts it up into traffic, and it's enough for a first down, but goes incomplete, intended for more.
Second down.
So I guess that onside kick, it appeared to be recovered by the Pumas, but in fact recovered by the Suns. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Suns from their own 46-yard line. This second half should be done very quickly with the 35-plus point lead, 40-0 in favor of the Suns, as clock will just continue to tick, 7:20 and ticking in the third quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the Suns at the 46-yard line of the Pumas. Becker goes out of the shotgun. To his right in the backfield is B. Brandon, number 6, with 4 receivers. 2nd down and 10. Becker dropped it for a second, now throws, and it is caught. That should be enough for a first down, complete to Moore right around the first down marker. A gain of 10, move the chains, 1st down and 10. Baby Suns of the 44-yard line of the Pumas.
Ball is
So a
marked at the
nice
Puma 44 yard
backdrop
line.
for a ball
First
game,
down,
backdrop
10.
of South Mountain. Be first down and 10 for the Baby Suns at the 44-yard line of the Pumas. Garen Becker, the head coach for the Suns, are trying to go 7-0 on the season and winning the title. Ramsey, the running back, lines up to the left of Becker in the backfield with 4 receivers on first down and 10. Becker has thrown the last 2 plays. Ramsey goes in motion, looks to throw as he
Becker's
hit
pass
as he
intended
threw
for
it.
Moore is incomplete.
Coming in and hitting the quarterback as he threw it was Lozano. Intended for Stevens here on the near side. It goes incomplete. Even on incompletions or anything, the clock will continue to tick as it's just 5.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 40-0 in favor of the Baby Suns. Second down and 10, Baby Suns, and the 44 of the Pumas. An hour and 27 into this ball game. Nice crowd on hand, a lot of canopies on the far side. Juju, the running back, lines up to the right of Moore, who goes out of the shotgun. A high snap over the head of Juju, and falling out of it midfield is Moore. It'll be a loss of 6 on the high snap.
Loss of 6 on the play.
It'll be third down and 16 for the Baby Suns at midfield. They need the 40 or the 34 of the Pumas for a first down. 4:35 and ticking in the third quarter on the continuous clock. 40-0 in favor of the Baby Suns on the 35-plus point rule. Third and 16 for the Baby Suns from midfield. Stevens goes under center. He's going to call his own number going to the left. Penalty marker comes down. He's taken down after a 3-yard pickup on the far side.
Preliminary call on the field is holding by the offense.
Holding on the offense, the man that made the tackle on the far side is down for the Pumas. This play
10-yard penalty
coming back,
Suns
it'll be a 10-yard
holding.
penalty. Getting up a little bit slow for the Pumas that time. Daxton Salazar, who made the tackle. 10-yard holding penalty against the Suns brings up a third down and 26. Back of their own 40-yard line. They need the opposite 34 for a first down. Under center this time is Moore, who takes the snap and goes straight ahead and picks up about 6 yards. Kennedy in on the stop, as well as Baker. A gain of 6. Fourth down and 22.
For the Suns.
Fourth down and 20 for the Suns from their own 46-yard line. 2:35 and ticking in the third quarter, 40-0 Suns. Suns need the 34 of the Pumas for a first down, 4th and 20. See what they do here. On 4th and 20 for the Suns, Ramsey in the backfield. Becker out of the shotgun. He hands off to Ramsey going left. Tries to get to the outside, slips a couple of tackles, stays on his feet, fights his way inside the 40, and now breaks free down the far sideline. And he's going to go all the way for a touchdown.
Ramsey on the carry for the Suns, good for a touchdown.
So Ramsey takes it 54 yards. He was caught up over on the far sideline, but broke free and took off on a sprint down the left sideline, and it's now 46-0 in favor of the Suns. Minute 32 remaining in the third quarter. Ramsey's first touchdown of the afternoon, and goes for 54 yards. First score of the third quarter for the Suns. The Suns will go for a 1-point conversion. They've converted all but one. Or I should say 2 this afternoon. They've misfired on 2 1-point attempts. Juju goes under center, number 24. He takes it himself going left, and he's not going to get in.
No good.
Not going to get in. He was double teamed on that far side, and leading the charge was Dominic Walls. So the score stays at 46-0 in favor of the Suns. And the clock will tick down continuous 20 seconds and counting. That will be almost the end of the third quarter, with the Suns leading it by a score of 46-0. 4 touchdown runs by Moore this afternoon for the Suns, 16, 54, 24, and 17 yards. Stevens touchdown runs at 12 and 52, and Ramsey 54. That is the end of the third quarter. Suns leading the Pumas by a score of 46-0.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 46-0 is our score. The Suns dominating the Pumas out of Maricopa. We start the fourth quarter, a continuous clock due to the 35-plus lead here, and Becker will kick off for the Baby Suns. Kicks it here to the near side, and that ball pops loose, and it's going to be recovered by the Pumas.
Is it broken?
And it was Daxton Salazar. The Pumas have yet to get a first down this afternoon. They'll have it first down and 10 from their own 48-yard line. It's been a good afternoon for the Baby Suns out of Levine. Four touchdowns by Moore, 2 by Stevens, 1 by Ramsey. So this fourth quarter with a continuous clock ought to go very quickly. Pumas first down and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Miguel Baker, 25 in the backfield, as well as B.J. Chavez, number 1. Salazar also in the backfield. Coach is trying to put him in the right position. Pumas first and 10 from their own 48. Baker gets a direct snap going left, trying to get to the outside. He's hung up and now reverses course here to the near side. Has all sorts of running room. He picks up the first down of the afternoon, and he's tripped up here on the near side by Stevens.
Good for a Puma first
Baker
down.
with a very good run on that one. It's a pickup of 20 yards. He went to his left, then reversed course to his right and picked up 20.
Ball was marked at the 32-yard line of the Suns.
Miguel Baker with a 20-yard run, the first down of the afternoon for the Pumas. 7:35 and ticking in the fourth quarter, 46-0 in favor of the Suns. Pumas first down and 10 at the 32-yard line of the Pumas, or I should say the Pumas at the Suns 32. Remember, the Suns have only allowed 6 points all season long. Baker, the running back, gets a snap again, goes left, slips a tackle, gets to the outside, and finally ridden down after about a 6-yard carry. On the far side, a penalty marker comes in.
Indication is face mask.
Taken down by Johnson. Indication is face masking against the Suns. So after the 6-yard carry by Baker, they'll tack on an additional 15 yards against the Suns for face masking.
Makes it a Puma first down.
They'll spot the ball, the Pumas, 1st and 10 at the Suns' 13-yard line. Certainly the deepest the Pumas have gotten in Suns territory this afternoon, 1st down and 10. Baker, the biggest member of the Pumas, gets the snap again, goes to his right. In trouble, tries to get to the outside. He's ridden down back at the 18-yard line by Ramsey. A loss of 5 on the play on the nice tackle by Ramsey.
Loss of 5 on the play.
5:50 and ticking in the fourth quarter. 46-0 baby Suns.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
The Pumas have not scored on the Suns this season. Both of their losses went to the baby Suns, 34-0 and 27-0. So the Suns trying to keep them out of the end zone.
No, I could still get them, just not for the whole summer.
2nd down and 5 for the Pumas at the 18-yard line of the baby Suns. Salazar to the shotgun. He gets a snap. He's going to take off to his left, and he's drilled at the line of scrimmage.
Carry by the Pumas.
No.
No gain on the play.
Big hit from Moore amongst others for the Suns. No gain on that play.
Never mind, Mom.
3rd and 15 for the Pumas at the 18 of the baby Suns.
You guys can come over, like, just let's say one time you guys come over and I have this stuff just for a water break. I'll throw this one away.
B.J. Chavez, number 1 in the backfield. He gets moved up. Salazar gets a snap, rolls to his right. In trouble, and down he goes. Becker as well as Johnson
Becker
in on the tackle, and that's a loss of 6 on the play, back to the 24-yard line of the baby Suns.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down and 20 for the Pumas at the 24-yard line. The 24 of the baby Suns, they need the 4 for a 1st down. 3:40 and ticking in the fourth quarter, 46-0 in favor of the baby Suns. Lom, the quarterback, goes out of the shotgun, and 4th down and 20 for the Pumas at the 24-yard line of the baby Suns. They need the 4 for a 1st down. Gets a snap, fumbled it, and down he goes. That'll be a loss of 3, and on downs, the baby Suns will take over 1st and 10 from their own 27.
We have an injury on the field.
So an injury for the Pumas.
Sports fans, remember Shields is
3 minutes and ticking here in the fourth quarter, 46-0 in favor of the Suns.
Shields.com or buy online and pick up in store at your convenience.
Lam was the injured player for the Pumas. 4 touchdown runs for more of the Suns today, 16-54, 24-17. Stevens with runs of 52 and 12, and Ramsey a 54-yard run. So the Baby Suns will run their record to 7-0, and the clock finally hits 0. They will have won the 2025 Division I 6 and under Arizona State title. The Pumas only managing 1 first down this afternoon.
Come on, your umbrella. Nothing, just... No.
So the Suns take over on downs, first down and 10 from their own
Heck!
27-yard line.
Don't touch their mic. It's on. He said, watch what you say. What you say in text.
Becker, 23, is the quarterback.
Watch what you say in next one. He didn't say it was on, but he said he got one right there. Just follow the mic inside.
Moore, the running back, on first down and 10. And a handoff to Moore going left, slips one tackle, gets to the outside. He's going to be taken out around the 39-yard line. Penalty markers come in on that play, and
Penalty markers on the play.
Miguel Baker may have gotten a face mask here on the near side. A minute remaining in this one.
Personal foul is the indication.
Pair of personal fouls against the Pumas.
15-yard penalty is being marked off.
15-yard penalty will spot the ball for the Baby Suns at the 46-yard line of the Pumas. 40 seconds remaining in this ball game.
Reminder to both teams.
It's been all Baby Suns.
Following the game and the handshake, please clear the sideline quickly and head to the west end zone for the awards presentation.
First down and 10 for the Baby Suns at the 46 of the Pumas. Stevens, the single setback, with a timeout is called by the Pumas. This with 5 seconds remaining. Stevens around the right side. They tried the timeout, but Stevens is going to run all the way for a touchdown. 46 yards. I'm not sure if that's going to count. There was a timeout called in the far sideline, but let's see what the referees sort out. The clock has run out. And the score remains, well, they're going to say it counts on the scoreboard.
Wait, the last quarter went by fast.
Well, regardless, the 2025 6 and under Division I champions are the Baby Suns, winning by either a score of 46-0 or 52-0. So congratulations to the Baby Suns, the 2025 state champions.